Sorry, Michael is getting sick today. My name is Stephanie, and I will help him to present today. Welcome back to Nulmiko Channel. Today is January 30th, 2026, and the AI world is absolutely packed with huge moves, serious controversies, and some wild glimpses of the future. From Amazon flagging massive amounts of illegal content in its training data, to Apple betting billions on silent speech, to Google letting you generate your own interactive worlds. This is one of those days where you really feel how fast AI is reshaping everything. Let's dive into today's AI roundup. First up, a really serious and uncomfortable story that shows the dark side of AI at scale. Story 1. Amazon finds massive CSAM in its AI training data. This news comes from Engadget Tech News and was released on January 29th, 2026. Bloomberg has reported, and Engadget summarizes, that the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, NCMEC, received more than 1 million reports of AI-related child sexual abuse material, or CSAM, in 2025, and the vast majority of those reports came from Amazon. Amazon apparently discovered a high volume of suspected CSAM inside the external data it was using to train its AI systems. The company says it scanned its foundation model training data, including data from the public web, identified the material, reported it to NCMEC, and removed it before feeding the data into its models. The problem? Amazon is not saying where that content actually came from. According to NCMEC's Cyber Tipline Director Fallon McNulty, these Amazon reports are essentially inactionable because they lack the source details that law enforcement needs. She also calls this an outlier because of the sheer volume. The numbers are terrifying. AI-related CSAM reports at NCMEC have exploded from about 4,700 in 2023 to 67,000 in 2024 to over 1 million in 2025. On top of that, AI chatbots themselves are being dragged into lawsuits over teen self-harm and sexual exploitation, with OpenAI, Character.ai, and Meta all facing legal action. So this story really sets the tone for one of today's big themes. AI is scaling faster than our safety infrastructure, and regulators and companies are scrambling to catch up. Keep this in mind as we look at how AI is moving into science, cars, games, and your daily life. Story 2. OpenAI's Prism and fears of AI slop in science. This news comes from Ars Technica and was released on January 29, 2026. OpenAI has launched a new tool called Prism, a sort of workspace aimed at helping researchers and scientists use AI to assist with writing and analysis. On paper, that sounds great. More productivity, faster drafting, easier exploration of ideas. But as Ars Technica points out, this launch is happening at the exact same time that multiple studies are warning that AI-assisted papers are flooding scientific journals with lower quality work, what critics are calling AI slop. The concern is that tools like Prism will drastically increase the volume of submissions, while making it harder to tell what's genuinely original, what's hallucinated, and what's just rephrased boilerplate. Reviewers are already overwhelmed. Adding more AI-generated text into the system could weaken the signal-to-noise ratio in science. Put this next to the Amazon story, and you're seeing a pattern. Raw scale. AI makes it easier to generate huge amounts of content, from scientific papers to illegal imagery, and our current systems for filtering, reviewing, and enforcing rules just were not built for this level of throughput. Story 3. LeCun linked startup Logical Intelligence and a new path to AGI. This news comes from Wired's Artificial Intelligence section and was released on January 29, 2026. While big tech is going all in on ever larger language models, a San Francisco startup called Logical Intelligence, linked to Meta's chief AI scientist LeCun, is trying a very different route toward AGI. According to Wired, instead of just scaling up text prediction, Logical Intelligence is exploring architectures that aim to mimic how the human brain actually reasons about the world. Think more world models, long-term memory, and structured reasoning, not just bigger and bigger transformers. This reflects a growing split in the AI world. One camp says, just scale the models and data and you'll get AGI, while another camp, which LeCun is vocal in, argues that we need new fundamental architectures to get real understanding, planning, and common sense. So on one side, we have OpenAI's Prism, trying to plug big models deeper into workflows like science. And on the other, we have startups like Logical Intelligence saying, maybe the foundation needs to change entirely. Story 4. Tesla kills Models S and X to focus on humanoid robots. This news comes from Ars Technica and was released on January 29, 2026. In a pretty shocking pivot, Tesla is discontinuing the Model S and Model X, the cars that basically defined the modern EV era, to focus more heavily on its humanoid robot program. Ars Technica.